Hello everyone, welcome to Rome Tips. Today we will be discussing a very practical Excel trick, how to extract data from every other row. If you've ever faced a dataset where you only need specific entries based on their row position, then you've come to the right place. In this video, we're going to explore 3 different methods to achieve this, using the mod function with the row function, employing the filter function which is available in newer versions of Excel, and finally, using a simple helper column and sorting. Each method has its pros and cons, so you can choose the one that best suits your needs and Excel version. Before we dive in, if you find this tutorial helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe to Rome Tips for more Excel tips and tricks. It really helps the channel grow and lets us know what content you find valuable. Okay, let's jump into Excel and see these methods in action. Transition to Excel screen. Alright, so here we are in Excel, and let's imagine we have a simple list of names in column A. What we want to do is extract every other name and put them in column C. Method 1, using mod and row functions. The first method we'll use involves the mod and row functions. Row will give us the row number, and mod will give us the remainder after division. In cell C1, type the following formula, equals if mod row 2 equals 0, A2. Let's break this down. Asterisk row returns the current row number, in this case 1. Asterisk mod row 2 divides the row number by 2 and returns the remainder. So for row 1, it returns 1. Asterisk mod row 2 equals 0 checks if the remainder is 0. If it is, that means the row is even. Asterisk if mod row 2 equals 0, A2, this is the core. If the remainder is 0, even row, then it displays the value from the corresponding cell in column A, A2 in the first instance. If the remainder is not 0, odd row, it displays an empty string. Now simply drag this formula down column C, and you'll see that it extracts every other name from column A. This works because as we drag the formula down, the row function dynamically updates, checking if each row is even or odd and pulling the corresponding data. You might need to adjust A2 to A1 based on the first row of your data and the starting point of your extraction. Method 2, using the filter function, for newer Excel versions. If you have a newer version of Excel, the filter function provides a cleaner and more efficient solution. In cell C1, type the following formula, equals filter, AA mod, row, AA, 2 equals 0. Let's understand this. Asterisk filter, AA, tells Excel to filter the entire column A. Asterisk row, AA, returns an array of row numbers for each cell in column A. Asterisk mod, row AA2, equals 0 checks which of those rows are even. Asterisk essentially, we're telling Excel to only include rows from column A where the row number is even. Press enter, and voila! You have the extracted data in column C. The filter function automatically spills the results down the column, meaning you don't need to drag the formula. This is super convenient. Again, you might need to adjust the equals 0 to equals 1 or vice versa depending on if your data begins on an even or odd row to get the extraction pattern you wish. Method 3, using a helper column and sorting. Our final method involves creating a helper column and using Excel's sorting capabilities. First, in column B, starting from cell B1, type 1, and then 0 in the next cell B2. Select both cells, and drag the selection down to match the length of your data in column A. This will create a repeating pattern of 1 and 0. Next, select your entire data range, columns A and B. Go to the Data tab on the ribbon, and click on Sort. In the Sort dialog box, choose column B as the column to sort by, and make sure the order is set to smallest to largest, or largest to smallest depending on which rows you want. Click OK. Now, simply select the data in column A that aligns with your sorted helper column in column B. Those are the rows you want. Copy and paste this selection into column C. You can then delete the helper column if you no longer need it. Conclusion. And there you have it. 3 different ways to extract data from every other row in Excel. We covered the mod and row functions, the powerful filter function, and the classic helper column and sorting method. Choose the technique that best suits your Excel version and your preferred workflow. Transition back to camera. I hope you found this Rome Tips tutorial helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more Excel tips and tricks. Also, let me know in the comments which method you found most useful or if you have any other Excel challenges you'd like me to cover in future videos. Thanks for watching, and happy excelling.